Again, that's sunny skies for today with a high near 40.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Raider Auction Company.
If you're thinking about a new sofa, then you need to head to Brantley Furniture in Princeton. They have a huge selection, and you can get a sofa set as low as $5.99. Come in and get the sofa you want at a great price. They have bedroom and dining room furniture, accent pieces, signs, pictures, gift items. They have baby furniture and gifts, a baby registry, and a bridal registry. They even have 12 months same as cash and new arrivals every day. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for updates. Brantley Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Princeton.
Black Patch Grill is excited to continue bringing you the taste of Ireland on our menu. Traditional Irish dishes are available for lunch and dinner, so enjoy your favourites like the Irish burger, bangers and mash, shepherd's pie or beef and Guinness pie. And don't forget fish and chips every Friday night. Enjoy the beer of the week with your meal or one of our specialty cocktails. Black Patch Grill is downtown's place to relax and enjoy a meal with friends and family. Black Patch Grill, Main Street, Princeton. Check us out on Facebook.
1580, 103.3 WPKY. Good morning. Time is 8:12. It is 25. We are joined this morning by our guest, Amanda Davenport. She's here with the Lake Barkley Partnership. We've spoke with Amanda before. Good morning, Amanda. Thank you for coming.
Good morning, Misty. Thank you for having me back.
We sure do appreciate you joining us. So you were here, I don't know, about a month ago, I guess?
Right.
All right. So what's going on with the Lake Barkley Partnership now?
So we last time I was here, I kind of gave you a little update on what we've been doing and who we are. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has worked with us so far and helped us with our community swap meetings. We have really built our strategic plan around those meetings and the information we got from that. So I want people to know, even if they aren't hearing or aren't necessarily seeing exact results from that, their participation really mattered, and we are really carrying forward everything that we learned from there. So some of the strengths that were talked about from those meetings were our location, the existing career center at the Caldwell County School District, and existing land for development. So some projects from that we're working on. The career center on Thursday is having their grand reopening, so that's going to be really exciting for us. We're working with the school districts and with industries to really kind of promote that and figure out ways that we can build plans around the courses that are offered at the Career Center and work with our industry to find exactly what they need so we can help our students learn about local job opportunities here. So that's another way that we're kind of connecting schools and industries and building on a lot of our local resources that we have. And then as far as kind of community development and working with more school districts in the area. Last week we talked about apprenticeships in Kentucky and really in our region, and we met with Irvin Dimony from the Cabinet for Workforce and Development to talk to him just about what apprenticeships look like in the area. So we had members from Caldwell, Crittenden, and Lyon County, from educators and industry representatives to just talk about different ways that we can get students on the job experience now so that students kind of learn what they want to do and have the opportunity to see if they really want to go into a career field. So if someone thinks they want to work in radio and come here and realize they're too shy, they don't want to work in radio, they can kind of learn while they're still in high school or quickly after they've graduated and not go to school for that and 2 years in realize that they really don't like that. So we would like to work with more of our businesses and with the school districts to give students kind of that opportunity to do a little job shadowing or just talk to some of our industry leaders in the area so that they can learn what they want to do, and if they do have an interest, or maybe they find an interest in a field that they didn't even know existed locally. So kind of a lot of our work is building on our local resources in a bunch of different ways.
So what apprenticeships are available right now?
So right now, I think some of our businesses that work with the school districts, but I don't know exactly. I don't think we have any exactly defined apprenticeships yet. So that's kind of what our meeting was about last week, to figure out how we can work with the businesses and what all businesses are interested. Some of the ways that we're going to look at that is ask the businesses to kind of ask them what job openings they have and what some of those job descriptions look like and what they're looking for in training. and present that to the schools and talk to the schools about how we can kind of work with the businesses to just give students that chance to go into the jobs.
So with these apprenticeships, would they all have to be paid apprenticeships, or could a business say, yeah, I would like to participate, I just don't have an opening right now, but I want to?
So I think that while luckily it really gives us the flexibility to kind of figure out what works for the business and what works for the school. I think that while students, if they're doing the apprenticeships during school hours, I don't know if there's a payment requirement, but typically if it's going to be after school or after they've graduated, we want them to get actual on-the-job training and learn what it's like to, receive that paycheck after all the hard work that they put in during the week. So, we're just still trying to figure it all out kind of as we go forward with it. But I think it's a good opportunity. Crittenden School District is working next spring. They want every one of their seniors to get out for a week and actually go work with a business and get to go shadow a business for at least half a day to go figure out and kind of see what it's like to get out and really get that on the job kind of learning experience. So that's something that we're excited to work with them. And, if your business is interested in having a student, please contact me and let me know, and we'll try and get you hooked up with the students. So.
And how would they contact you, Amanda?
The best way is by email, and my email is lakebarkleypartnership@gmail.com.
Lake Barkley. Okay, so if we've got an apprenticeship opportunity that we would like to get involved with, business or whichever, then they would call you, contact you at your email address.
Yes.
And try to get that set up, because at this point you're just at the ground level.
Right.
You don't have anything set up.
Right.
Okay, and so what else is on the...
So we also are working on hosting a job fair early next spring. There's a lot of businesses that have job openings right now, and we're trying to coordinate kind of with everyone in the 3 counties to host that job fair. So, and have it be both a way for employers to recruit for their job openings, but also kind of show people in the community what kind of openings there are in town. Because I feel like, maybe people just don't know what opportunities are here, or don't know that some of the businesses are willing to pay for on-the-job training. We have a lot of grant programs through the state to pay for on-the-job training, or help you get an associate's degree if you need to, and get those classes kind of while you're working. So a lot of it will be both about finding a job, but also education on resources that are available to help continuing education.
And this is specifically for Princeton and Caldwell County?
Nope, it's for all 3 counties, Caldwell, Crittenden, and Lyon counties. So it will probably be held here in Princeton, but it will be open to employers and job seekers in all 3 counties.
Okay, and you're looking in the spring, you're looking to get
probably
that going.
February-ish, kind of after the holiday rush, but before it warms back up and people get busy a little bit. So we are tentatively working on that, kind of planning that out. But yeah, we're looking to host that in February.
And I'm sure since you're doing it, since you're playing it in February, I'm sure you've got a couple of alternate dates, because we're still in the snow snow time in February.
Exactly, and we are still kind of in the planning stages on that. So once we'll have a little more information coming on that in January, and I'll put something out if you're interested in attending, or if you're interested in kind of setting up and having a booth to recruit people. We will work on getting that out there and get that information out there.
And again, if we want to do that, we contact
Amanda Davenport at lakebarkleypartnership@gmail.com.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Amanda Davenport at Lake Barkley Partnership.
It is.
gmail.com.
It is. It's a mouthful, but I'm happy to put my contact information, give it to you guys to put on Facebook and on the webpage, so that it's a lot easier to find me that way.
Right. That's what I was just saying. Maybe they can send it if they can't remember all that. Maybe they can. Maybe we can just get a message here through our Facebook page, and we can give them your contact information if we have to. If they can't remember all that.
That would be
Amanda
great.
Davenport at Lake Barkley Partnership @gmail.com.
That's it.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, Amanda, and so now, did you have some more you wanted to say about this?
Really, just kind of the last big thing that we're working on right now is we are working with the school districts to also do a high school SWOT survey and SWOT analysis like we did in the communities with all the high school students. So we met with about 18 students from the 3 counties and outlined just a really quick about 10-question survey, and the students are really leading the charge to get everyone in their high school to respond to it. So we're working on that. We hope to have those results before January, really before Christmas, before everyone leaves for that. And then we'll be able to kind of work with the students to figure out how they want to go forward and educate other students on, just how we build on the strengths and what they see are the weaknesses from that.
Now, what is SWOT?
Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So it's looking at kind of what the perception of the students have of our region. What are the strengths? What are the weaknesses? What are opportunities for our region to grow? And what are threats that could come in and impact us that maybe we're not as aware of?
And these 18 students that you gathered together, how did you pick them? What were their roles in the schools?
So I worked with the school districts and the principals and superintendents to kind of help pick those students, and it's just a kind of a wide range of students that we wanted to get a range that participate in all different kinds of activities, some that have plans to go to college, some that have plans to go to work after they graduate, and just kind of get a good representation of everyone at the school.
And then these students are then responsible for collecting information from other students on what their interests would be?
So the way we did the survey is it's all online, and but they are the ones that are really pushing to educate their fellow students on why they need to promote that and kind of why they need to answer the survey and to try and get everyone to respond to it. So the administrators are helping us pass out the survey and collect the information, but the students are really championing the information kind of in the schools, in the high schools.
Okay, so they're telling their peers, hey, go online, fill out this survey.
Yep.
It doesn't take very long. We need this information. We need your help.
Exactly.
Let's make this happen for our school.
So it's really exciting right now. I'm glad we have so much momentum kind of going on in the area with everything, and we're really working hard to, make change here in Princeton and in Eddyville and in Catawba and in Marion and in the counties in all 3 areas. And so we're really excited about it.
And when did this project start, Amanda?
So I've been with the partnership for 6 months. So everything that we've talked about has all happened really in the past 6 months. So it's been pretty quick kind of turnaround on some of these things.
And what got you involved in this? Didn't you tell me you're from?
So I'm from North Texas,
yes.
And I've been doing economic development. I was doing that in North Texas, and I went to Murray State for my undergraduate degree. And my husband and I wanted to come back up here from Texas, and we spent a couple years looking for the right job, and I found this one, and here we are. So
here we are.
Here we are. We're back. Yeah. So we moved back here in May and hit the ground running in June, and yeah, we've just been busy
running since.
That's right.
Yeah. And so you seem very excited. You seem very positive. You seem like you've seen a lot of it's going the direction you're wanting it to go. Mm-hmm. You don't seem like you're discouraged.
No, not at all. I think that we have really great leadership in all 3 of the communities, and I think that people really are excited, and I think that there's a lot of momentum, and it seems like there's been a lot of investment in the communities and try and create some economic development momentum, and I feel like I got here at just the right time to kind of capture some of that energy and move forward and really do a lot of exciting things for our communities. Mm-hmm. So, and I have a really great team behind me, everyone with the partnership, and with city government and county government, everyone has just been so supportive and really kind of gotten on board with everything. So I'm excited about that, and I'm glad that we're able to work on a regionalism mentality. So that's really great.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and that's, everybody wants to see their community grow.
Right.
And especially smaller communities like Princeton. And, I'm not born and raised in Princeton.
Right.
I am a new Princetonian.
Right.
But I have just seen so much greatness in this community. It's just a wonderful community. They come together. For what they've done for the radio station, they've showed so much support.
Right.
For their local radio station, I can't imagine that they won't show you the same amount of support when you come in and say, let's see what we can do to
Right.
help you grow.
Oh, no, they definitely have. Everyone has just been so supportive, and it really has just been very exciting. Also not from here, from Texas, so that's a big gap, but everyone has just really welcomed me with open arms and really helping me get things done. And when I say, hey, we need to do this is what we need to make happen, they say, okay, let's do it. Let's get it done. So,
but the great thing about Princeton is you don't have to be from here to be here.
Right.
If you start working here, you're automatically Princetonian. Somebody put me in my place real quick about that. They let me know.
That's good.
You've been here one day, you've worked here, you're Princetonian. I'm like, okay, all right then, let's go.
Perfect. That's great.
It's been wonderful. It's just been wonderful. So, and so how big do you see this getting? Like, I mean, you've got so many things, so many changes already. Do you still have a lot on your plate that you're expecting?
Oh, yeah. We have a very kind of aggressive strategic plan in the next 12 to 18 months to really, over the next year, I really want to just continue trying to build relationships and meet most of our businesses, if not all of the businesses, in the 3 counties, and really kind of work to help fill existing job openings, and then start to promote our area and do some marketing for some business recruitment. And when we do business recruitment, the big thing I want to do, I want to talk to our local businesses to see what they need, who their customers are, who their suppliers are, so that when we go out and we are trying to bring someone else in, it matches what our community needs, and we're filling a gap that our community needs. We're not bringing in a competitor directly. We need something that really helps support our local economy and helps to diversify our local economy in a way that makes sense.
Exactly. Now, is this funded by a grant? Is this where do the funds come to?
So our organization, the Lake Barkley Partnership, is funded by public and private membership. So it's a membership-based organization. So everything we do comes from our members, and we're very grateful for them and their support. And we are kind of organized by a board of directors, and between the board and myself, that's kind of really how we develop our plans and what kind of projects we're going to undertake. So really everything that I do is part of our Lake Barkley Partnership organization, and it's a bunch of different projects that we're working on overall to grow the community.
Okay. Amanda, what's up next? What's the next most recent upcoming thing for the...
So probably our next biggest thing is going to be the job fair. That's going to be kind of the next big thing that you guys hear from about us. But really, in the meantime, it's a lot of working with our businesses and working with the schools. And so a lot of kind of what we're going to do is we really want to promote the local opportunities that are here and fill a lot of the existing job openings, so that it helps our businesses, it helps our people, so that everyone who wants a job and can work, and even those who aren't yet, we can get them in some positions here. Okay.
And if we want to get involved, we're going to send an email to Amanda Davenport, Lake Barkley Partnership at gmail.com. That is so much to remember.
That's
especially at my age.
Yeah.
So, but is there a meeting that people are going to come to? Are you going to set that up, as you go along? What's your plan?
So we have a board meeting this week. But other than that, I mean, it's just kind of informally kind of meet as needed. And I'm around in all 3 counties. I'll be in Lyon County later today, and tomorrow I'll be in Lyon County and in Marion. So I kind of float around wherever. So if you need to meet with me, just kind of let me know, and I can come meet with you and talk to you about different things that we're working on, and I'm happy to meet with businesses individually and just figure out how we can work with them and help fulfill their needs.
All right. So we can do a one-on-one. It doesn't have to be a group deal.
Yeah.
Great. Mm-hmm. Amanda Davenport, Lake Barkley Project
Partnership
at gmail.com.
I
will write that down. I will put it on Facebook.
Perfect.
And I will read it out next time I say it, instead of trying to remember it. Amanda, is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up?
Thank you so much for having me back on, and you'll hear from me probably again in January.
Great. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
That's Amanda Davenport with the Lake Barkley Partnership. And if you have anything you need to discuss with her, send her an email, Amanda Davenport, Lake Barkley Partnership at gmail.com. Stay tuned. Our next guest is our first listener of the week. We'll be right back.
Ready or not, the holidays are here. Don't forget the best gift under the tree. Perry's Floors and More can replace that old worn-out floor with a new floor that will add warmth and style to any room in your home. At Perry's Floors and More, you can choose from luxurious designer carpets, beautiful luxury vinyl plank, or luxury vinyl tile floors that will stand up to the wear and spills of your holiday guests. Whichever floor you choose will be backed by reputable manufacturers and installed with expert care. Bill and Lucy at Perry's Floors and More, 127 West Market Street, Princeton, and get the best gift under the tree.
Here's your Monday through Thursday holiday schedule at Capitol Cinemas Main Street in